In this video, I'm going to show you how to manage spaces on ClickUp. So if you're currently working with ClickUp and you want to really get into knowing how spaces work, what you can do with spaces, how you can modify them or edit them, and just basically know what's there in spaces, then I'm going to show you how you can manage various settings in the spaces. So all you have to do to access spaces is to click your account on the upper right hand side. Of course, on the left hand side, you can see that you have your spaces here. And so you can easily go ahead and click on spaces right here and you can see how you're working with the spaces. But what about the settings behind it? And I'm going to show you what's there and how you can modify and manage spaces. So click your account on the upper right hand side and click on settings. And from here, you want to click on spaces on the left hand side. Now, this is where you will find all of your spaces, right? And it's going to look something just like this. From here, you can click and create a new space on the upper right hand side, while here you can see what kind of spaces you have here. And as you can see, this is the name of my space, and you can click to go to the spaces without opening a new tab. And so you can actually open a particular space from here. Now, while that loads, I'm going to show you I'm going to go back to the top in a moment here and just kind of show you how you can modify and edit your spaces. So here's what my current space looks like. Now, to modify or change or do whatever it is, add people and so forth in space, each section you can click on them to modify. So let's start with this section right here. Here you can see that I'm the owner, and here it says share with. If I click on this, it's going to give me a pop-up. Here I can invite people by their name or email. I can even copy the link. As you can see, it's also private, and I can copy the link here. Here's a default, let's say, permissions. I can click here and I can change the permissions of this current space. So here I can go ahead and I can, basically change different default permissions here. And that's how you can easily set that, right? Now, here you also have the option that you can see who's the owner here as well. And you can see in terms of people who actually have access to the space. Right here, you can make the space private if you want to. And so if you click on that, you will see that the space is now private, right? And you can always come back and make it public. So that's about the sharing and basically how to make the space visible. This section is about the status. If you click on it, you can choose different templates here that you want to use for the status. It's currently set to custom. Here you can enable, for example, status ClickApps, right? So, and here you have the different status. You can add different status. If I want to add something where it says done, I can say, for example, I want to create resolve, right? And here I can save it and give it a color, for example. Let's say I want to give it this color, for example. I can do that and click and save. And as you can see, I add a new state or status. Then all I would have to do is click and apply, or can save it as a template. Let's save it for now. And the next section is about the apps. You click on it, you have various apps. Here you can turn on all apps with one click of a button, or you can just go through and add more apps, and you can expand and see more apps there, or you can just disable a particular app that you don't want. So I don't want anything about priority or emails. I can go ahead and I can do that. So that's it, how you can go ahead and enable the different apps within a particular space. And the required view is another pop-up where you can basically turn on what you want to show in it. So you can just toggle those different features on, and it will have different views available in the space. The next section here is the default view templates, and you can see what you get. And you can set a certain template as well. Or you can see right here is a select template, select template, select template. Right, you also have the required view where you can just basically set to new view only, or you can set to required view and new view created, and basically set it right there. But that's, in a nutshell, that's what you get with the settings and how you can manage your spaces. And of course, you can always go ahead and make whatever changes that you need to your space on the space as well. So here you can find archive spaces, and you can find inaccessible spaces if you have any as well, right? But that's pretty much it, guys. Very easy and very simple.